Welcome back, Entertainment Daily Lover. So we are back, and I think this might be the first reaction video for 2026. So join me. Let's do this. We are going to be talking about a content creator. You know, over here in Entertainment Daily, we do reaction videos, celebrity gist, world news, and all of that. So we're going to be talking about a content creator here on YouTube. Okay, I know some of you will be watching this on Facebook and other platforms, TikTok and whatnot. But this is a content creator that is popular on YouTube, and her name is Obodo TV. Now, she is someone that reacts also to celebrity gist, gossip, and things like that. And one of the topics that she focuses on mainly is about marriage, relationships, and their issues and stuff like that. So she's been doing that for a very long time. If you've been following Obodo TV, then you know that already. Why are we sitting here talking? Obodo TV took to her social media, handle on YouTube. Well, I saw it on YouTube. I don't know if she posted it on her Facebook also, or other parts of other social media. Let me adjust my hair anyway. Other of her social media platform. But anyways, let's get right into the conversation. Obodo TV took to her YouTube and she announced that her marriage was actually over. And she said, it's been a while now. They've just drifted apart. Do you understand? Like, it's almost like she and her husband, well, as at when she was saying it was already her ex-husband, but she said, that they just drifted apart and that she didn't want to go deep into what happened or what didn't happen and whatnot, that she has grown kids. She spoke to her kids before she's coming online to do this video because she feels like she's someone that has talked about people's relationship and how to fix things, or people have to go their separate ways and things like that. So she has to also tell her own story to her fans that she feels that they deserve to know that. So she spoke about that, and she talked about her in-laws, how her in-laws were fantastic with her. They never gave her problems for one day. If you know one thing with marriages and relationships and things like that, a lot of times in-laws are in-laws from hell. A lot of people have in-laws from hell, okay? Very horrible in-laws. But in her own case, she said her in-laws were never issues. Like, they were very good with her. She told them thank you. And then she said thank you to her children also for understanding, and that was where she left it at. Now, as usual, as a content creator, even non-content creators, when you break a news like this online, people will react to it. Okay, so people started making videos here and there and things like that. And I saw the video that Obodo TV, did, but I just didn't have the time to react immediately. And then I saw other people reacting, which is normal also. But then I now saw some people doing follow-up videos where they were saying Obodo TV does not like the fact that they were reacting to her stuff. Some people screenshot and posted how she was commenting. And to me, that came as a shock, being that Obodo TV is someone that spoke about other people's relationship and other people's situationship or whatever. When you are a content creator, when you put yourself out there to do this job, then if something happens to you, people will talk about you. And that's the reason why people always say when somebody announces about their marriage ending, their relationship having issues and things like that, there is no need to be sarcastic, laughing, mocking, or trying to blame someone when you were not there in the home with them. You don't know how that relationship went. You don't know how that person must have tried to, hold it down before. I'm trying to see if my mic is on. You don't know how that person must have tried for years to try to hold the relationship down. Meanwhile, one person is just out there trying to mess up the relationship until somebody's like, okay, I've done enough. Now it's time for me to move. And when they break the news, people want to say one or two. And then you don't know that in the future, down the line, you might be the one in that shoe, because humans are becoming more wicked, in my opinion. So we see a lot of divorces. We see a lot of homes breaking and things like that, because some people are just not willing to, be in a union and be reasonable. Do you understand? So it can happen to anybody. That's what I'm trying to say. But what I don't understand is the fact that Obodo is going this extra miles, sending people messages, people trying to explain themselves to her, which I think nobody needs to explain themselves to Obodo TV. And I will explain that here in this 10-minute video. If it's not enough, I'll probably do another video. If that's not enough, then we'll probably go live. But let's see how this is going. First of all, let's drop this first one first. And this is my take. Obodo TV, you do not have right to go and be questioning people or telling people how to analyze you, because you have analyzed a whole lot of people, okay? Before I'm doing this video, I also went to your channel and I checked, and I remember that one person that you spoke about is Sammie okposu. When Sammie okposu's cheating in the US came out and everything, you were doing videos back to back. You did more than one video. I think you were even the person that played the recording of the woman that he cheated with in the United States. You went as far as interviewing the woman and things like that. Most of you that did those videos that went viral led to Sammie okposu's passing. Okay, directly or indirectly. Not everybody knows how to handle saga, where people are dragging them, all things they did in secret is now in the open. A lot of people, be it man or woman, will not be able to handle that pressure, and that contributed to why Sammie okposu is no longer here today. So you are part and parcel of why, indirectly, why that happened. Nobody is justifying Sammie okposu's actions, but at the same time, nobody is above mistake, right? Okay, mistakes can happen, or maybe it's not a mistake, maybe it's a deliberate action. But if the person is coming out and saying, oh, I'm sorry, I did this, I did that, apologizing to the other person, and if she didn't know, because these days a lot of men and women would know that this person is married, they don't have any qualms about it, so they know what they are doing. Do you understand? So apologies or no apologies, it's just, you knew what you were doing. You just wanted to go in there, a man or a woman leaving their home and going with somebody else wants to break their home, so it is on you. Okay, so whatever comes out, and you as a woman or a man out there going out with a married woman or going out with a married man, you know the choices you have made, so it is actually also on you, whatever comes along. So you have to, chest it with your full chest, because you knew what you were doing. Okay, so I don't think that the energy that you use to tell Sammie okposu's story and the energy that people are using right now to tell your own story that you probably didn't think will come out as at when Sammie okposu's was actually happening. Another video that I saw was another content creator that was saying these are people that spoke about when she came out and talked about how her marriage was horrible. A lot of people are in terrible marriages. So if they don't come out and tell you, you will not know. So if a woman sits down and say, I am tired, I am done, I am leaving, there is no reason why people should say, oh, this, that, because if they sit down and properly tell you the story of the things they've been going through, you will be shocked. And now that's why you're feeling the way you are feeling, right? Because you feel like, oh, they don't know, they were not in your home with you and all of that. You were not also in that hotel room or the space where Sammie okposu and that person was doing what they were doing. You don't know what was discussed. You don't know what went on. So there is no way you can categorically now tell people, there is no way you can categorically tell people now that you cannot categorically tell people right now that, oh, nobody should speak about this like that. You don't even know what you're talking about. People are not even bashing you. The way you used to break down Sammie okposu's case and several other people that you have spoken about, nobody has even gone to interview your ex-husband now. Because you interviewed the woman that was in the center of the Sammie okposu's case. You were talking about, oh, the apology was not even about that. It's about taking down your video. Your video had already gone viral. And I saw a post where you were telling someone that you didn't give the person the permission to put your photograph up there. Are you serious? As a content creator, people will react, they will use your photograph. And you that you're saying you did not give them permission to take a photograph and put it up there, you also took Sammie okposu's photograph, which is still on your channel till now. Okay, when you scroll down your channel, you have Two-Face Idibia, you have Regina, like you have all of the celebrities, their photographs on there. Did they give you the permission to take their photograph? It doesn't matter if you're doing correct, what you think is correct or not. People are like, it is freedom of speech. We live in democracy, okay? Not military regime where you cannot say what you want to say. People are free to take your photograph and react to your video. In fact, people are also allowed to take your video in fair use, play what you've said and react to it. Don't come jumping and it is what it is. It has happened. It has happened. Today is your turn. Tomorrow will be somebody else's turn. There are a lot of gist, news coming up and things like that. So don't even bother yourself. You're stressing too much about this whole, don't talk about me like this. Don't talk about me like that. I also saw a particular content creator that was even pleading